Hey, you requested that Beetlejuice sit in for the interview? Is that true?
Yeah, actually, I have a very close friend of mine, Steve Barra, and his wife, Juliet Lewis.
Yeah. There's a name drop.
They're huge. They're huge fans.
Yeah.
Of Beetlejuice.
Friends.
Huge fans.
Oh, fans. I was going to say, huge fans of Beetlejuice.
Huge fans of Beetlejuice.
Juliet Lewis is a huge fan of Beetlejuice.
They're a huge fan of your show.
Really?
They watch they've never missed one, and they just said, "Wow, you're doing Stern," and Steve is like, "Beetlejuice, we worship him."
Well, let me bring him in for you then.
So I said, you know what? I'll ask Howard if he'll bring him in.
Yep, I absolutely will do that for you. Beetlejuice, come on in, buddy. What's going on out there, Case?
Howard, he was just taking a long walk here, but he wants to play his red guitar. That's what he was talking about.
Oh, he wants to audition.
He does, all right.
Oh,
well, let me tell you, if he could play guitar, it'd be great. Let me see. There he is.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
What is this today?
I think he's got the look now.
Oh, my goodness.
This is just, what's going on
Are you naked, Beetlejuice?
That's the Flea look. That's not your look.
That's Flea had that. You're naked. Why? Why are you naked? Yeah.
Because I wanted to do it.
You wanted to do it.
That's
Are you
right.
feeling wild today?
Are you wild?
Do it.
You wanted to do it.
That's right.
And you don't care.
I don't care.
You know, he strolls in like
I'll do it like a man.
That's a...
You are naked.
What is that little red thing?
That's a condom, I think. He's wearing.
Oh, it's a red condom. Nothing you can't copper.
What?
This is,
I had a girlfriend coming in. She's going to play it.
Wow.
She gonna audition for us?
That's right.
Your girlfriend.
Straight up.
Beetlejuice, you don't
Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
Yeah. I've been drinking, getting high. I don't care.
this is the most
I don't care if
disturbing
I'm
show.
drunk.
If he
But at
could
least
just
I can
say,
have my liquor,
hey,
though.
Steve and Juliet. That's
I
all
can handle my liquor.
Fred Durst, a big star. You know that.
How you doing?
Well, he's all right with me, but I can still have my liquor with this guy.
Right, right.
You can drink with
What's the
him?
matter, Fred? You don't want to shake Beetlejuice's hand?
Hey, what we going to play tonight, bro?
Hey, wait.
You're joining the
we're
band.
gonna let you lead the show, and we'll just follow.
All right, I'm a lead guitar, though.
All right. Well, we could use a couple solos.
Beetle.
Okay, well, we had to do something different after me, though, but I had to play it, though.
All right.
Beetle, do you know any Limp Bizkit songs?
Yeah,
What?
from the band.
You know his music?
Yeah,
Fred
I
Durst's
know
music?
all he knows it.
Right.
I got the tape and all.
Yeah, sing something.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Him and my boy, you know.
Do me a favor, Beetle.
No.
Fred's friends are huge fans of yours.
No, my boy is from Jamaica, you know. My boy can do it, you know.
Right.
I have boys in Jamaica.
Right.
I have rappers up to Jamaica.
Oh, you wanted him here. He's here.
Oh.
We got it.
He's shot out of a
he's one
cannon.
of my boys from
Steve and
Jamaica
Juliet,
because I wanted him
Merry
to come
late
here.
Christmas.
Because I ordered him to come here to do it.
Right. Do you want
I'm
to say?
from Jamaica.
Would you be willing to say hi to Juliet and her husband? What is his name?
Steve.
Steve. Juliet and Steve.
Did you
Beetle.
say that for me?
Yeah.
Say hi, Juliet and Steve.
Hi, Juliet and Steve. How you been? You're my best friends. How you been?
Oh, look at that.
Thank you, man.
And by the way, Beetle, I should point out to our radio audience that you're here naked and that your legs are spread open on the couch. You don't care?
I don't care.
You
He
don't
did
care.
not
He's
walk
got on
like he
some
was
tennis
naked.
shoes and socks, though, and a jacket.
You have tennis shoes and socks and a jacket, but you're naked for all purposes.
Yeah.
With
I'm
a
a
red
real
condom
man.
on
I'm going
his,
to prove it.
He looks smooth.
I'm
What's
going to
on,
prove it like a man.
Yeah.
what's on the back of the jacket?
Back in the jacket, it say Beetlejuice.com.
It does? Okay. I don't think it does.
You wouldn't know what it said. Well,
I think
let me.
it's the
I
Fred
know,
Durst.
because I named it.
Beetle, let me ask Fred Durst a couple of questions about this guitar thing. Now, I don't believe that this is a shtick. I think that you're doing this for real. I think that you possibly believe that if you get a guitar player, you have to musically sort of get along with him.
Well, he's going to do it anyway, Howard, because I ordered him to do it.
Right. Now, Fred, what you're going to do, Beetle, listen to this.
I'm his manager, so he had to do what he got to do.
All right. What I'm...
You know?
Fred, what we're...
I'm from Jamaica, so he has to do what he got to do.
A guy in the record industry told me... Beetle, let me just say this to Fred, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Let Fred answer.
If a guy in the record industry told me that Limp Bizkit's one of the few acts that can go on tour and make money, that the entire recording industry is hurting, and Limp Bizkit is successful in terms of attracting crowds and making big money. This is a big job we're talking about. If somebody gets in this band, they're going to be making some serious dough, right?
Yeah. They'll
Will
be
they
like
become
a member
a
of the band.
full-fledged member?
Yeah.
What,
That's what we're looking for. You know, I figured we could sit in L.A. and do auditions, but we haven't toured in so long. We haven't been out in a while. And I figure the odds are better if you just go to these towns and let anyone come up. You just never know what you're going to find, you know?
Because isn't it true that there's probably some guy in his garage right now who's not a studio musician, who's actually really motivated, who probably has some good songs in him and stuff, and that would probably musically get along with you really well?
Yeah, there is definitely. That's what we want, someone that nobody knows about, that is really hungry and that really has that special vibe about him, that chemistry, because, you know, it just can be that easy. We can just see this guy and it'll happen.
The guy who was your guitar player,
Wes,
he suddenly left. He was the guy who wore the contact lenses, the black contact lenses. He suddenly left and said, the genre of music that we play, meaning Limp Bizkit plays, is over. It's dead.
Yeah.
And I have to leave the band. Is this guy insane or what?
You know, we just don't know. He just left the band. We haven't talked to him since the day he left.
Were you close with him?
We were all, we as a band were pretty close. He was always sort of a little bit on his own.
Like Fred with us, this guy over here, Fred Norris.
Yeah, you don't know what Fred's up to.
Well, he had his own dressing room, and these things were just a little bit...
tense.
A little bit.
Right. And did you know him from, like, high school and stuff?
No.
How'd you hook up with him?
Well, when I put together Limp Bizkit, I saw Sam, my bass player, was in a band, and I said, hey, I have this great idea. I want to put together this band. You're a great bass player. I got him. He said, my cousin John plays drums. So I was playing guitar and singing, and I can't play guitar, really.
Right.
So Wes was in this other band in Jacksonville, and he was just stood out. Really, he was just very... He
was good, yeah.
Really good. So that we just asked him to join the band, and he joined the band.
Are you relieved that he's gone because he was in a separate dressing room and he wasn't part of the guys? Or is it like, oh, my God, this is such a pain in the ass. We're on a roll. Why don't we just keep this thing going? What are we doing?
Well, I'm relieved that, you know, if he's unhappy, he's out of here, because that's just not cool to be a part of something when you don't want to be a part of it. It's like having a girlfriend you don't want to be with and you're stuck with her.
But aren't the odds of being in a hit band, I mean, all like carefree rock star stuff aside, I mean, getting in a top band that actually makes money is about 1,000,000 to 1. To walk away from that is almost insanity, isn't it?
Well, he's claiming, you know, that he was only doing it for the money, and he wanted to get out of that and go make music that he wanted to make, and, you know, which is, you know, the money just sort of comes along with it if you sell records. But if you love what you're doing, we love what we're doing. It was very bizarre, and it made us really unhappy.
So you haven't had any contact with him since?
No contact. We just heard about his interviews and stuff and heard the things he'd been saying.
He'd been saying bad stuff. You weren't bad to him.
No way. He just sort of took the money and ran, you know, just like he was punching his card in.
Right.
And he punched it in and he bailed out. And, you know, nothing we can do. He's happier now, and good for him, and we wish him the best. But, you know, we don't want to leave any stone unturned. We're out. And we believe that somebody's just going to come up that, even if they hate Limp Bizkit, maybe they're like a guitar player that says if they were like this, they would be way better. And
but do you concern yourself with, you know, now the guy would be joining a huge thing. A lot of guys can't handle the transition from, you know, just playing in the garage one day.
Beetlejuice could handle it.
Yeah, I know. Beetle is
they can't do it unless I'm behind the whole thing.
Right.
You know, I'm a DJ, so he knows I'm up there playing. I'm a different person.
But you
I'm the DJ. That's why I'm a different person. That's why he knows I'm there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear what you're saying,
but
but
one day.
it's shocking what you're saying in a way.
I'm a puppet calls.
Yeah.
Scoopy Doggy Dog. You know, I'm a different person. You know what I mean?
When you're working.
Oh, you gotta wait for that for a couple more days.
Are you going to demand your own dressing room? Or are you going to be with the rest of the guys?
Yeah, with the rest of the guys.
You will.
Oh, you want to be
Scoopy
a part
Doggy
of it.
Dog and everybody else.
Scoopy Doggy Dog.
I think the rest of the guys
and then join the gang. You know what I mean? You
Right.
gotta be.
You got to be part of a team.
For the projects. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're going to join a gang.
If Limp Bizkit says, hey, you're in the band, you're going to be a team player.
Well, if Bizkit say we in the band, we're gonna do it a different way.
Yeah. Do you truly
You know,
love?
because my number comes out with that when I'm doing it.
Do you truly love the genre, or do you think it's
yeah.
over?
No, it's not over.
Right.
We still doing it. You
Right.
know?
But Beetle.
So I'm the man with it. You know, I got the confirmation for it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But Beetle, they have to. Fred likes the band to wear clothes.
Well, Fred had to listen to me because I got all the memories.
We're open to anything.
You're open to this. This is new.
Anything.
This is the whole new
You know what I
thing.
mean? I got him on my internet, you know. I compliment him, you know what I mean?
You
And I'm
compliment
on the man calls him for it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm the man with I'm the man with the plan for it, so he knows it.
So you're running the whole band.
I'm running the whole thing, so you know.
Right. So if
because it's coming from my thing.
But Fred is the leader of the band. You recognize that?
Yeah, I can recognize that, but
yeah,
he still recognizes. But it's my difference. It's my song. It's my writer.
Right.
I'm a writer, so I know.
I think you're gonna have problems with
so
him.
you know that.
Yeah, right.
He seems a bit belligerent.
You know what I mean?
Your attitude. I'll be honest with you, Beetlejuice.
I got them on the internet, and I compromise it.
I think it'd be hard.
I don't think. When I drink, I eat, and I drink.
All right.
I stay for all that and do it.
I think it would be hard.
It don't mean a thing to me.
I don't think it would be easy.
I think about it, so I still do.
I say, I don't think it'd be easy to be in a band with you. Fred is the leader.
You're going to have to listen.
Well, he is the leader, so we have to do what we have to do, what he got to do. So we do it, so it's our
That's the right attitude.
Wait a minute.
Who's going to argue with that?
Are you going to take orders from him?
We'll do everything together.
Together you're going to have
all
to do it.
Together, yeah.
Right. So you're going to want publishing on all these songs.
Yeah, we're all going to do it together.
Right. Even if Fred writes
he
the
knows
songs?
that I do it for him, we do it together.
All right.
And he knows that.
Oh, man.
I respect this man. I know what to do. I know there's all these combinations. So
would you get tattooed for the band? You're going to need multiple tattoos.
I get all kinds of tattoos.
Right.
I can get tattoos on my toe, on my ass, on my back.
You don't care.
I can get a scarecrow on my back.
Right.
Is that what you're going to do?
Me?
Scarecrow.
Oh, I can get a scarecrow. It's a little scary for you, but you don't want to know it.
Yeah, shake on that again, Beetlejuice. Shake
You know
his
what I
hand
mean?
again.
It's a little scary for you, but I'll be a different man, but it's going to be scary.
And what if
I'll
Fred
tell you
Durst...
like a whole different person.
If Fred Durst is your brother in this band, are you going to allow him to bang your women?
I got girls coming up there to dance, but... You know, I can do that, but I had girls to dance for that all that.
Are you going to let him have sex with your women?
Oh, he can have sex with my girl because I'm bring them all.
Right, okay.
They're going to be at the show with us.
All right, and what if Fred asked you to kiss him on stage? Would you do that?
No, we don't do that. We're best friends.
All right, we're good team.
We only kiss because we're best friends.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, well,
You know
that's the right
we're
answer.
We're best friends. We do what we have to do, but we're best friends. But I can get my girl on there to dance.
All right, let me
I get
ask Fred.
2,000 girls to dance. I'm from Jamaica. I can get 2,000
All right,
girls.
Beetle, let me ask Fred a couple of questions because I'm trying to understand. Please, Robin. Fred.
It's fascinating.
Now, you're saying that you're going to go to Queens today.
Yeah.
The borough of Queens, and you're going to audition guitar players for real.
Yeah, we've been doing this all over the country.
Tell me what the audition is. I get up, I play.
Well, you get there between, it's open to the public.
Go ahead.
So we're not only looking for guitar players, we're looking for, like, if you got a demo, if you're a singer, like my record company, Flawless, is like doing a, you know, because
so
not everybody wants to, just to bring the opportunity a little closer to you. That's how we found Puddle of Mud. That's how I found Stained. And so what we do is
you found Stained through like an open audition.
Well, I found Stained through open audition to open up for us at a concert.
Right.
We were a little bit smaller, smaller audience draw.
Cool.
Right.
So they came and played for us, and
nice.
That's how that happened. But this is like this: you go down to the Guitar Center.
I act like a little different.
And you sign up between like 7 and 11.
You know?
Anybody can
I look
come.
like Scooby Dog with a big beard, you know.
Yeah, we
I
know.
just like a person.
You're probably going to get the gig.
He knows me. I look just like him.
I look like Scooby Dog.
That's right.
I'd love to see him
Is he like
audition.
Scooby-Doo or Snoop
I would
Dogg?
love it.
Are you going to
I look like a
go?
different person with a blue shirt on and a jailhouse shirt. You know what I mean? Baggy pants. You don't even know we're smoking weed out on the stage.
Hey, Fred.
I'm a smoker just like him.
Hey, wait a second. Fred, why?
You know what I mean?
Fred Norris, why don't you audition? You're such a good guitar player. Why don't you?
I just found out about it. I don't know Fred's music.
You don't?
Well, we're looking to actually reinvent.
What
we don't
is
have
the
a style.
audition like? Tell me what
Fred,
people
play
do.
something for Fred. Maybe you'll get in Limp
I'll put on the
Bizkit.
Guitar Center.
No, play something
Play
now.
something real smart. He's a good guitar player.
Be like Beetlejuice. Be ready.
Be ready when Fred comes
I
in
told him
here.
everything, so you know.
Right.
I did it since I was 2 years old.
Here's
so
a couple of quick questions for you.
So Fred knows what I'm talking
all
about.
right, Limp Bizkit is searching for a new
Limp
guitar.
Bizkit knows what I did for him.
All
For
right,
a
all right.
second, Beetlejuice, be quiet.
All right, for a chance to audition, go to Guitar Center at 3417 48th Street in Long Island City, Queens, before 11 a.m. today, so you got a little bit of time. Pre-auditions begin at 10 a.m., auditions with the band at 8 p.m., so they're going to probably screen a lot of people.
Well, what we do is you come down and you sign up, and then each person gets 1 minute to come in and do what they do for a minute. And it's like listening to a song or a demo from a band. You can kind of get the vibe or the feel.
Can you tell in a minute?
Yeah.
Fred, you got a minute in you, don't you?
No, I
Absolutely, you can tell.
Ask you a couple of questions about rock stardom for a second.
All right.
All right, number one. Your brother is your bodyguard?
My brother Corey works for me, yeah.
Is that weird and awkward? Because doesn't he get jealous you're the guy? And isn't it kind of weird to have your brother standing there?
Is he an older brother or a younger brother?
Yeah.
He's a younger brother, but he went to the military for 10 years, and he was making like $20,000 after 10 years. And
so it's not a weird vibe?
No, I'm just taking care of my little brother. You know
right. No, I'm just saying, is it weird to have your little brother as your bodyguard?
Well, my real closest bodyguard is my buddy Richie. Corey came on later. He's just an extra guy to help out.
All right.
Because things get crazy sometimes.
Okay. Courtney Love is still angry with you. Why exactly is she angry with you? I'm not up on this stuff.
I could never figure it out because when I met Courtney Love, she gave me her phone number, her email address. We were emailing each other, and it was just sort of that. She tried to get me to go to a couple parties. That we never hung out, and it was just like that kind of a thing. Next thing I hear that she's bad-mouthing me. So I think that she's just that way. And
Did you kill Kurt Cobain, maybe? Is that the reason?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard. I heard you killed her. No, but
I came on here to tell everybody.
Fred, is it weird to have, like, battles with...
I was there.
Thank you. Is it weird to have battles with, like, rock stars, and you're not even sure why?
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre.
All right, the other battle you have is with the lead singer of Creed. Now, he recently said this. Here, I'll play you this. You tell me your reaction to this. Now, he's a very strange-looking guy, isn't he? All right, let me hear what he says.
I guess decided that he was going to pick on me and pick on Creed. I tried to just turn it into something positive, and I was like, hey, why don't we put our fists where our mouths are and take it in a boxing ring and then give all the money to charity.
Did you ever do it?
No, he backed out. He don't want none of me, man. He's since reneged all his statements because he said the September 11th situations had given him a new perspective on life, and I gotta respect that, but until I get a phone call, I can't say that it's just all forgotten.
So he's saying whatever. I don't even know what you said about him.
Yeah. Well, at the show that you came to.
Yes.
With your daughter.
Yeah.
We're coming in. We're late. We're in traffic. The traffic there. We're like late, and as soon as we pull up, we're supposed to go on stage.
Is this the DFP thing again?
Yeah, dysfunctional family picture.
Yeah. So we pull up, and we're like, hey, Wes has got to go get on his gig, so we can't go right on stage. He's got to do his
makeup.
He can't play unless he's like that. He's got this thing going on.
Good, he's out of there.
So we're in there, and I'm headed back towards my dressing room, and I walk by the dressing room, and some people just started giving me some crap about, you can't come around here, you can't look at the band, you can't stand near the band, and I'm just like, hey man, I'm just going to my dressing room. It was just a bad time.
Right.
So, with that and a lot of bands that were playing on the bill let me know about that they had the same encounter with them when they actually toured with them. I got on stage and it was just...
You badmouthed them.
It just really pissed me off. It was like, this guy was just like this guy, why does this guy have it like this? Like where you just got to treat other bands like that too. So I just I vented. I can't keep things locked in, and then this guy's all, the whole boxing match thing, and I'm more of a...
Was he like a professional boxer or something? He must have some
obviously
boxing.
Works out and looks in the mirror a lot.
Yeah.
But I think Creed makes pretty great music.
Yeah, I do too. I like his songs.
But I also think that this guy like challenged me to a boxing match. I thought it was made him look a little smaller, and I think that if I fight somebody, it's in self-defense. I don't start fights with people.
Right. So you would fight him if he threw the first punch.
You're not going into a boxing ring, though.
Oh yeah, if he hit me, I do what I got to do.
Beetlejuice, you would back up Fred in a fight.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'll train him. Yeah.
You'll train him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right. Well, that's good.
Beetlejuice will get you ready.
Your legs are...
No problem. I would train the guy. I don't care how long. I don't care if I'm naked or not. I would train the guy harder.
Right, okay.
We care if you're naked.
I don't care if I put a shoestring on his leg. I'll make him train harder.
Are a lot of rock stars jealous of you? I mean, especially like a Courtney Love, because you're so hot right now. You've got the heat. You've got all of that. Does she just get jealous? Is that the problem?
If I knew things would be a lot better, I'd feel a lot more at ease. Sometimes I just have to ignore it, and you just got to go on with it. The same thing with the Creed guy.
Right.
I said what I said, did what I did, but,
What do you care at the end of the day?
Yeah, but there was a huge misunderstanding with practically everybody at that dysfunctional family picnic when you guys showed up late.
I remember when Sharon Osbourne...
I remember she cut the power on.
She cut the power on you
She
guys.
got scared after I said that when I came there.
Yeah, you were there too, Beetlejuice, I remember.
Yeah.
All right, let's
she
take a
didn't say
couple...
nothing to me. She got a little nasty out of it. I say, you bother my boy, you guys bother me.
All right,
I say, if you got something to say about him, talk to me if you got something about him.
All right, well, it's good to have a guy like you
about my friend
on our side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my boy.
Everyone,
I ain't gonna let nobody hurt him unless
everyone was mad at you that day. Stone Temple Pilots was mad at you because you were late and you tried to change the order of everyone's appearance. That's what it was, and they got upset. It was a very, very big day of
it was a
misunderstandings.
big event for Limp Bizkit.
It wasn't gonna happen, so
we're still talking about it.
Paul, go ahead. You're on the air. You're on with Fred Durst. Limp Bizkit is searching for a new guitarist. They're going to have these auditions today at the Guitar Center at 3417 48th Street in Long Island.
So you're having good turnouts at these auditions?
How you doing?
Yeah. Go ahead. Hey.
Yeah, Fred, I was wondering, you're going to come down near Pennsylvania here on Wednesday. The signing up process, can you just sign your name and will they give you a roundabout hour in which you're going to play or anything like that?
Well, you'll sign your name and they'll just give you a number, and this guy will be calling
like a bakery.
Numbers.
Right.
Yeah, kind of like that. and that's it. They'll call your number.
Paul, you going to go down there?
1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I got a business. I can get away for a little while.
You got a backup job, huh?
Yeah.
I think a lot of times these studio musicians are kind of out of ideas, have played it safe. Maybe you need some guy from the audience.
I can take the world, brother.
I think so. I think that's the way I'm thinking about it.
You got a guitar there with you now?
Yeah, I got a guitar here with me. Let me kick out a little.
Let me hear you play a little something. I'll take you on the good.
Here. Hold on a second.
I know music. Beetlejuice is shaking his head. You don't like it?
You sloppy, bro. He's sloppy. Ain't nothing. You sloppy. I can play better than that. Ain't nothing.
Fred, no good?
He's terrible, man.
Why is he no good? Tell me.
He's terrible.
Beetle, just give me a second here. Fred, why is he bad?
It's not that he's bad. It's just, it's not what I'm looking for.
It's not. This is not what you're looking for? No. How do you know that?
I just know.
He says you're no good. You're not what you're looking for. I don't know what he's looking for.
Stay at the bakery.
Is there too much lead there, or?
Well, yeah, I think it was a little bit too much lead, and it was a little bit... you got to give us some type of, like, maybe some song that you kind of wrote, something you're into, or some level. Like, just because we're Limp Bizkit, we're not looking to make Limp Bizkit again. We're ready to reinvent. We got to go. It's our 4th album. It's time to go to the next level. So we want someone who's thinking like that.
Would it matter?
Do you expect us to play original songs at the audition?
I totally expect you to play original.
Was he too 80s? Was that kind of an 80s Van Halen kind of thing?
No.
Well, I think that leads and solos, I think those are ways to speak with a melody in a song, but not just a way to show us that you have the skills.
Does it matter to you that this gentleman's name is Senator Lieberman from Connecticut?
Yeah. I mean, he's in Connecticut. I'm from Georgia. How's that, pal?
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Awesome. That's good that this guy played because now we'll have an idea of what you're looking for, I think.
Right.
Anybody who plays like that can stay away.
Right. He doesn't have to leave work, this guy, now.
Exactly.
Just keep the shop
There's
open.
a lot of people that could probably just not come down.
All right. Let's go to... boys, you got to give me the computer. All right, let's go to Jeff. Jeff, you're on the air.
Hey, you gonna let any niggers in the band, or should they just leave the guitars at home?
Oh, dear.
I think we're pretty much open to anything, bro.
Really?
You're not opposed to black people in the band, right?
No way.
Oh, okay.
Black people, girls, it doesn't matter.
Man, it would just ruin your whole image, man, having a nigger in the band.
Yeah?
Well, I mean,
What are you saying?
Beetle, don't use
You're a loser. You can't play. You're a loser.
Dude, I can play guitar better than you,
You can't play better than me. I'll play a little crazy. I'll play more than you.
Beetle, you're getting out of line.
Yeah.
This guy, Beetle, let me calm you down.
We're going to have to tape your mouth.
This guy's using the N-word. I don't know if you recognize his voice.
He can't use the N-word.
Did you recognize his voice?
I can recognize his voice.
That was John Walker, the American Taliban.
I don't care if he is a Taliban, but he's a loser.
He's a loser. All right, that was Osama bin Laden. All right, let's get to some more. People are excited that Fred's here. Let's.
afraid of you.
All right, Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? Fred, long-time fan. I just want to know what's going on with that beef for you and Eminem.
Eminem's over, isn't he?
Well, Eminem just lashed out at me because we didn't do a song. He wanted me and Lethal to do a song with him against Everlast. You know,
he really like tore you up on that song you had on D12.
Yeah, he got me pretty good on the D12
song. He wanted you to do a song against Everlast. Why? What has he got against Everlast?
Well, him and Everlast have had a beef for a while, I guess. But you know,
Howard, you ever hear that song? He like rips.
What did he say about Fred? What did he say?
He said that, you know, like when he was walking down on the awards, and Fred went to go give him a high five, he meant to diss him.
Yeah. He said a lot worse than that.
Who cares?
Yeah, but you know,
will you kick his ass if you see him?
It's just of being a victim of his. You know, like he's so good at what he does, you can't even really.
He is good.
You just got to be like, all right, man. I guess I was one of the lucky people that got ripped up by him.
Do you, when you see a guy like this, is it awkward after he's said a horrible thing about you on an album?
No, I'm a family type of guy, you know, like I'm a Southern guy. It's just sort of, we were really good friends before. I took care of him a lot of ways, like when I had to cancel a show, pull money out of my own pocket to give him. And it just sort of makes me go, well, he's just not in the family. That's all.
Yeah, because you guys have toured together.
Yeah.
So it's like an honor to get ripped by Eminem in the rap world or the hip-hop world?
Well, you know, I guess, you know, you're doing something right if you know, something. I don't really know how to put it. It's just, what can I say?
You didn't record with him, so he's pissed.
All
right. Sean, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, this guy's had a lot of hot chicks. I was wondering, who's the wildest chick?
Hey, did you bang Pam Anderson? You son of a gun.
No.
In a hotel?
You got her, didn't you?
That was just a picture.
You got her.
No, I didn't.
You son of a bitch.
He's got that smile on his face like he
got that Pam Anderson smile on your face.
No way.
Let me smell your fingers.
I would never go there.
Beetlejuice, you think he got her?
I don't think he can get her, because I can get her.
Damn!
Damn!
Scooby Doggy Dog!
She's seen him right now. She
I'm
would be
Scooby
feeling
Doggy
that.
Dog, dude.
Well, let me see. You
I'm
guys...
a Scooby person.
Well, wait a minute. What about the girl from Son of the Beach? Are you sorry you let her slip through your fingers?
Oh, she slipped through my fingers. She knows something coming. She knows something coming for her.
She's having a baby.
Yeah, who else did you
she had a baby. She knows she better come up with it.
You got Carmen Electra. I'm trying to remember who you got. Carmen Electra. That was
really?
it. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you used
Carmen
the wrong condom.
You did, right,
buddy.
Fred? I remember that.
She's really happy with Dave right now. They're having the kids.
Are they having a
Come
kid?
up with the red
She's
condom.
pregnant too?
Yeah, Jamie and Carmen.
Wait a second. Carmen
Come with the
Electra's...
red.
Hold it, Beetlejuice.
That's what I've heard.
Carmen Electra's pregnant?
Yep.
You're making the announcement here.
You decided to make the announcement?
I've heard it, man. I've heard it
Really?
like
Dave
30
who?
or 40 times.
Dave
Were you
Navarro.
shocked?
I was shocked. But I see them together all the time, and they're actually
Very happy.
in love with
The
each other.
girls leave you and they go get pregnant.
Fine. He doesn't need
I
that.
had a son, you know,
Oh,
2.5
you
months
already got one.
ago.
You had a son, but
You're
you're not...
kidding.
But it's with some chick you're not with anymore, right?
Well, no, the girl Jennifer, we were dating, and we had a child, and we're still, you know,
So what do you gotta
we're
work-
not married. We're still doing our thing.
There
And
you
we have
are.
a
Okay.
beautiful son.
She's a former Playboy playmate.
No, that's
not
another
her.
girl named Jennifer that everybody keeps. It's Jennifer Rivera. They mix her up with Jennifer Thayer.
Who's Jennifer Thayer?
Jennifer Thayer
Is she a
is
model too?
she's like a choreographer.
No kidding. Nice.
I bet she's a piece
So what
of
happened?
ice.
You didn't wear rubber, and you got her
Was this
pregnant.
an accident?
Dude, what are you
I
doing?
definitely didn't wear a rubber.
Right,
I got
and-
her really pregnant.
Dude. So what are you going to do?
She's a great girl.
What do you have to do? You have to work out a financial agreement, huh?
No, it's all good. We're still doing
You're
our thing.
together.
Yeah, she's we have a son. His name is Dallas Durst.
Does she let you bang other chicks?
No.
No.
But you do
Oh,
anyway.
I can get that.
Right. No
I
kidding.
can get over.
So you're probably going to have to marry this broad.
Oh, change your phone number, man.
You know, I can't get married just for that reason.
No, that doesn't make sense.
You know, I can't do that.
Beetlejuice, you could babysit.
Hey, as my baby said, you know I'm going to screw her in.
Oh, no.
You'll screw his girlfriend while you're babysitting?
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Pete.
When I babysit his girlfriend, you can forget about it.
Right.
Once I screw her,
Unbelievable, this guy.
she's done.
See, I wanted you to. I wanted you to babysit his son, not his girlfriend.
Or the girlfriend, and it don't matter.
Right.
You'll not screw the son.
I not screwed the son, I screwed the wife. That don't matter. It don't make a difference.
Yeah, what do you think,
Long
he's
as I get
crazy?
something out of it.
Right. That's your pay.
Hey, you know,
All right. Let me see what other chicks you
I
got
choose
here.
what I got to do.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh yeah. You took a Spade, David Spade's girlfriend, Caprice. You had her.
What?
That's funny.
Right?
That's such a rumor, man.
You never had
That
her?
is a
No.
scam.
You never had her?
No.
You never had her?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, you trust her?
I would tell you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm over my days of not telling you anything.
You were screwing around with Mark Wahlberg's former girlfriend.
Ah, psych.
Rhea Durham?
Rhea Durham, I don't know her.
You never got her? Oh, man.
Damn, how does this stuff get started?
Why'd they start that about me?
Pretty unbelievable.
Really?
All right, anyway, listen. Wes Borland is out of the group. That means there's an opening in Limp Bizkit.
The hell with him.
The hell with him.
What a scumbag.
Had his own dressing room.
Really?
Oh, hey! What's he doing?
No F word.
Running down the street.
No F word. Beatles, stop cursing. You're all
on the radio.
You're all fired up.
Nah,
that's the most
not a
disturbing.
curse there, buddy. That's a little Irish friend.
Right.
If you're going to curse, put some pants on.
Yeah.
Ain't no pants on him, pal.
Little
Yeah, we
Red Rocket
know.
is riding
Ain't
out.
going to ride in pants, pal.
Holy Jesus.
All right, let's go to
Aren't you glad
Larry.
Juliet and her husband really like Beetlejuice?
Hey,
Larry, go ahead.
Hey, good morning. I'm glad I finally got Beetlejuice and Fred in the same room because there was a talk around the industry that it was actually the same person.
Come on, let's go.
No, listen, so I know he's doing like a publicity stunt like I do with BrianCannon.com just to get my name.
What we did in Lost Time.
You guys making a joke, but it's not a
what we did before.
Well, hold on, Beetlejuice. This is not a publicity stunt. It really is a search for a guitar player.
No, we're really searching.
Have you know, you've done some of these. Have you found anybody?
I don't know. We're getting publicity from this, but it's not like I'm trying to just tell the whole world, hey, man, Limp Bizkit's not a whole band anymore. Like we're real proud of it. I just think this is a great way to find somebody that
I do too.
Come to L.A.
How else would you find someone?
Well, wait a minute. Have you seen anybody yet?
You know, the best person we played with is a girl in Fresno.
Oh, yeah?
You know, that's interesting because, you know, you talk about how bands get together. Guys usually meet their friends in high school or like they're just playing in bands.
They're on the same wavelength or something.
When you get to a certain level with a band, you get cut off from all of that. You get cut off from some guy who, you know, is practicing in his garage.
It's different. Yeah. That's why you got to go out and do it this way. And there's an unsung hero out there that's just
waiting to be discovered.
Next level.
Todd, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, what's going on?
What's up?
Hey, I got a Scott Stapp incident to tell y'all about.
Well, quickly.
Okay, I was in Orlando at a bar, and he was here over the Thanksgiving holiday.
The lead singer of Creed.
Yep. And he was up singing. He just kind of popped up there and started singing. It's a bar he goes to a lot. And he was pretty wasted, and I saw him afterwards and know he's a big Doors fan, and I have a Jim Morrison tattoo, so I showed it to him, and he gives me this dirty look, and then he actually headbutts my arm. And then starts going crazy, and his bouncers are all holding him back, and then he wants to have me put out of the bar and everything. It was just complete egomaniac the whole night.
I heard about a couple of incidents like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some story you just told.
Still makes great music, man. We just got to get off this.
Look at you, Mr. Getting Along with Everyone.
He's like a peacemaker now.
You know, you have your own record company. You're like,
I'm just trying.
You really are. Zach, you're on the air.
It's all about the music. Everybody's different.
Somebody drugged you.
Wait a minute. Was it September 11th? Did it really change you that much?
You know, it didn't change me that much. It just made me a little more aware and a little
priorities.
Just, you know.
I'm reading the Sunday Times yesterday. Every Sunday they do a whole page of people who died in the World Trade Center, and they do profiles of their life. And you read it and you start to cry because I'm telling you, you read, it's just like people who were enjoying life, who were just getting, like they just had birth of a kid or they just got married. They were starting a lot of young people, you know, who really just went to work every day, worked hard, and you read their life story and you cannot believe what they did to us. And when I read in the newspaper how we're worried about these creep Taliban dudes from who we now have in captivity in Cuba, we're worried about their rights. I go, you know what? We're all nuts, and I'll tell you why. This is not the same as a prisoner of war. This is not the same.
I don't know why people can't get that.
These guys weren't fighting for a country. They're thugs and murderers. And quite frankly, the only reason we captured these guys alive is to get information about other terrorists. If we can't sort of break these guys down and find out stuff about them and make, you know, with a prisoner of war, all you can ask is their name, rank, and serial number.
Look, I don't even think we're trying to get anything out of them.
Well, we should be. Because these guys know stuff.
We gotta be.
We should staple their nutsack to their legs. Yeah. Zach, you're on the air. Go ahead, hurry up because we're running out of time. Zach. No, Zach.
No, Zach.
All right, enough of that.
My concern is that on 60 Minutes they interviewed terrorists.
He's probably working.
Excuse me, Beetlejuice. On 60 Minutes they interviewed terrorists, and they don't even have to cover their faces anymore. They're proud to announce, you know, I'm the leader of Hamas, and I send people out to do suicide bombings.
Yeah, Fred, when are you going to fix this?
You know what? I'm working on it right now. I'm going to...
Stop with the guitar players.
I know where that guy is.
Could you stop banging chicks for a minute and work on this?
It's been a whole publicity stunt of mine. We have Usama, he's the new guitar player for
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Going on tour.
Yes, Dallas, you're on the air.
Yes, hello?
Who's Dallas? Go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to know, did you ever bang Stacey Lang?
Oh, come on, get out of here. That's
You dirtbag.
Fred, Limp Bizkit...
seriously, did you?
You never banged Artie's sister, did you? Never. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, cool.
Limp Bizkit is searching for a new guitarist.
Yep.
For a chance to audition, go to Guitar Center right now. Get down there. Long Island City, Queens, before 11 a.m. today. Pre-auditions begin at 10 a.m. Auditions with the band at 8 p.m. And it's the Guitar Center, 3417 48th Street in Long Island City. Great seeing you, Fred.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Beetlejuice.
Wait, I just got to ask, you know, I'm sure
Beetlejuice, thanks for coming down.
Well, he likes to come down there because I always do.
Oh,
I'm always
good.
down there. I'm down there every day.
I just wanted to know if Fred...
I practice every day. I always
hear you, Robin.
If you get tired of, you know, I mean, you see a lot of people. Do your ears get tired? Do you sort of lose it after a while?
I think the same way with you guys, it's just, you know,
you just do it.
You just do it, and there's not a guidebook for it, and you just each person live and learn. And I used to flip hamburgers and wash dishes, and I'd much rather.
So you're excited.
This is much easier.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.